smoothly. Oh, hey look! They made it back as well! Prince, Llama!
All is well, thank you.
I ran into Miss Inefa and Miss Aino on the way back.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for. Fighting alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
We meet again. How have you been?
Albedo! What are you doing here?
That would be a natural assumption to make.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was, and given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths.
So? Who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
A gentleman of few words, I see, and a rather stern countenance.
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Minnie Durin!
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Thank you, Paimon.
Wow! You're such a smooth talker now.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size. When people call her Little Paimon...
You're absolutely right, Miss Llama.
Anyway...
She's been catching up with old friends.
Uh-oh. People are talking about me?
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No need.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies. I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we
We really appreciate your help.
Oh, come on.
I understand. Well, bye for now.
Oh, this place is hopping.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am.
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in. Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone—
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
This here is Deanslip, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy...
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey,
After all this time apart.
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of...
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her.
I just got back from the curatorium.
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say? You have...
All right then.
impressive. She barely fought back at all.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. And feel free to chat amongst yourselves.
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how...
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway, how about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
Oh, I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well.
You can replicate any style I want.
I can try.
Thank you.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah! For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
If you think back to our previous interactions...
You do have a... Oh yeah! You'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too.
Sure, let's do that.
Great! And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner.
Oh, okay then. Anyway, since we're all here together,
Indeed.
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so many people.
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together for a serious discussion.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Itlua.
Itlua's a good apple. I'll give him that.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? That's what it sounds like you're saying. Come on.
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it.
Let's just keep this between ourselves.
That goes without saying.
Anyone else in the know?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's...
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself.
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados were practically best buds.
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right? Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end.
So much.
not so loud!
I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nodcry. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. Over here, we have Mr. Flintz, a Ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tevat.
Wow! That's a lot of people!
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming here.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now.
Well, it's not as if we never take
It's my...
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case,
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Raker of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once an acquaintance of mine.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends?
I'll tell you everything I know. I have never spoken openly of this before. The visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Haroptatir. Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul, Surtologi. And last, but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir. Of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me.
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall.
Strangely, the fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. Centuries on. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedifenir.
So, it's personal after all.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a... Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
Can I borrow your halo?
Hey, enough with the wisecracks!
Relax.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought.
Before that,
Now that we've united the hearts of the three moons,
You've done so much for me. From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. So far, even so.
Kutar.
Defeating the Raker of Solnari will be...
Natural.
We've considered several viable plans now. Is it even possible to kill Rerir, given Albedo's expertise in alchemy?
Understood.
As for the other two...
So you're placing all your hopes on... You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer.
Oh?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Rerir.
Look at them getting up.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery.
Is that right?
Anyway, Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. Why?
Quite.
Thank you for waiting.
It's okay. We actually...
That's very Now, I trust you share my curiosity about... We spoke at some length after the meeting.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for...
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you.
That's because we...
That's one way to put it. All right, so here's how it is. The reason I've gathered you all here, think of this as a diving once the ceremony begins. Lastly, any
Well, good luck, everyone!
There's a little more to it than that. In the event that something
I second that. So...
Good.
So, did Mr. Dainsleif tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarier kept some big secrets in his life.
But surely...
If you think that, you'd be over. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into Conrian history?
Well... All right, I'm good to go.
All set over here, too. Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
All right. Let your whole body relax. We're about to begin. Close your eyes. Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. Bookshelves, paperwork, files. According to Dainsleif, is this where you keep your secrets?
Today's files are in. Male, 51. Neutralized. This one should be archived. Female, 23. Neutralized. Another one for Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Male, 40. Neutralized. Just another nobody for the art. Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. Female, 16. Neutralized. Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. Female, 13. Neutralized and... Filed. Male, 11. Neutralized and... Male.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly... Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were. aware of all the facts.
He looks even gloomier than last time.
Mr. Vedifalnir, it's been quite some time since we last met.
Rerir, I trust you're here because you have something important to discuss.
Forgive me. Tell me. Does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions at all?
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things.
I was just thinking.
That isn't a lie. Ever since that day we met for drinks...
Does it feel good?
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail. You fear my silence.
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to brook the burden of prophecy was...
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear?
Or rather...
You're closer to...
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that, I dare...
You are so wise and far-sighted, yet still you would have me live.
Let me offer you some advice. And for many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again.
Wait. Hear me out. His name is Rerir.
What?
A cruel irony, isn't it?
Why are...
Simple. I want you to kill him.
No, absolutely not. I would never dream of doing such a despicable thing.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last?
The blood of the Crimson Moon? You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of
Persuade the... Do you even know why he's so obsessed with the Vinster King? If you can't bring yourself to do it...
The Reir of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rerir. But who am I to talk? Love should be built on honesty. Is it really so wrong to hide things that would only... Vedifalnir must have known all this. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold, no matter who I have to face.
Huh? Was that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli? Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be! So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day. We're not going to survive this, are we? Felindis!
Sorry, Freether. I heard you, though. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken—
No. Rerir has no idea I have any— Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have—
But as Orlog said, who—
I'll work something out. Trust me. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. For now, don't come looking for me.
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have?
I won't speak in his defense. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself, I've got a job, and...
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. Everyone says a thing.
I'll bet no one's ever died a quiet death at your hands.
I work clean. No traces.
No more lies.
That doesn't make it open or border. The king just happens to need you right now. Someday he doesn't.
That won't happen.
He's changed. Ever since he found the spell of that hour. He only had you take out a handful of the guilty.
The ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
Was it because she didn't trust you? Or something else?
Enough!
Delindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Orlog?
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers.
Yes. What about...
I just don't get it! After everything he's done, why? Or does it mean nothing to you?
No, that's...
I need to go now, if...
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, all subjects of observation that no progress whatsoever. Things are getting worse by the day, but if all this research comes to nothing, but could he really bring himself to kill me? No.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this. Would we? Today's files are in. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Thelindis? No. Why? But you Baron, how could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. What a fool I've been. Mansul. Fit today, it's the descendants of... No. This cannot go on. I am.
Don't worry, I'll be... But... If you let me go, you won't be able to...
Good point. In that case, maybe you should stay.
No, please! I just... want to see the out...
Go on living?
Yes!
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember...
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now.
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now he won't tell me how to actually resolve. Tell me then! What will this moment of opportunity look like? And...
So, the Eclipse dynasty was purging. The king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of and it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancée, herself It almost defies belief that... And why does Vedderfanir, Dainslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of time for something... We've been inside Rerir's... There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever...
Rerir, are you there? Hey, Rerir!
Dain?
Quick, come with me. All right then.
I've never seen Dain so worked up before.
This is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day.
You might ask your blade that same. The word on the street is that Sertologi only strikes when he...
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs...
Oh, we can certainly discuss...
Robdatir, what brings you here?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't... You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum. The chief royal mage known as Vice President Veet doesn't even try to hide.
My success is the product of hard work, of course. No And as for Efterveet, in missing out on the presidency, he...
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but it was an...
You must be Rarir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here.
It's my brother, Vedafenir.
Vedafenir, in print. Does this mean the king...
It has nothing to do with trust. I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magis...
And also because you're slimy.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be had?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafenir, I assume.
Correct.
That's far too dangerous.
I have no desire to commit treason, but whatever critique the king may have of Vedafenir, my blade will force the king to see the error of his...
So, Vedafenir's prophecy enraged the king. The extent of his majesty's madness. You have noble ambitions, Dane. But...
A letter of pardon? For whom? The chances of the... This black fog over the board must have another miss...
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty. However, there are an enormous amount to make matters worse. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a... I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. If we really made it there one day, what... This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
The Lindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very... You never saw him, and I don't know what he...
What if he fought...
Don't be silly.
Are you scared?
I don't know. The Rerir I know, logically I should be... But enough about that.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon.
A red moon?
That's right.
I promise.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out, no matter how long it...
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens? It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne.
If you have any love...
It's showtime. My job is to enter the stay...
Look after my brother. Draw your...
This place is filthy. And the smell is abominable. Clearly, the king doesn't allow his prisoners a single shred of dignity. Found you. Hello, Mr. Surprised?
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was...
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions.
But he didn't listen. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you predicted that.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
Forgive my curtness, Vedifulnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. His suspicions have been brewing for a long time. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and suspicion. There are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them either. He blinded you.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the future. Right up until...
Until what?
Just now. I believe I saw something new.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways.
I sense hatred in you, but this is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter, in a whole new story. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. Is that a dagger? Interesting. Why not the polearm? It was always your weapon of choice.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you...
Of course not. You mean you...
Yes. And I know that I can't abandon the one I love to save myself.
In matters of fate, that is the
That... I know it's your voice that I keep... You show me disaster, but you won't...
My voice? It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
Vedifulnir just broke into the strangest...
Very well then. My advice, for as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not come to an end. It is up to you whether you...
I will.
Thank you for setting me free.
Just then, a string...
If I were you...
The Universitas...
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very soon, Rerir.
Whatever Vedifulnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. Monsters? Is this Rhindaughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
No more lies. It all adds up.
Allegedly the kings, but if they were...
Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me!
That sounded like an explosion. What other means? And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone...
Solidify!
No more lies. It all adds up.
I see everything.
Yeah! Gather! This is order.
is no escape! Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. The mystery unravels. Ha!
Stabilize!
May I present? Let the world collide! Sharing my knowledge. Yeah.
Now you shall perish! Ha! Illusion shattered!
Solidify!
There is no escape. The deception ends here. No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Time to shine!
Torn to oblivion! Seek within.
The show begins!
Monsters at the universe. Oh no! It's no use. The table. Of course. I'm done for. Is it? Ah!
What's that?
Reverie. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Cylindus? No, don't do it! Cylindus! Cylindus!
I told you, Reverie. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Reverie, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire. We all have our own.
Reverie.
Cylindus?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Reverie? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering,
Where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. I will find you. And then, you can give me your answer.
So that's... viewing other people's thoughts in a nutshell. His past is filled with... Everyone?
Never! She's fine.
Yes. You will have seen the events of Rarir's life.
I mostly agree. However, I would...
Sounds to me...
That's not what I meant.
Then try to remember. Now, as for you...
Cool!
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. Yehoda?
Yes!
That's more like it.
Forgive my curiosity.
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because... In any case, I've hardly shied away. There's nothing I dislike more than... Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend...
I'm sorry? What did you hear me say?
Wait, how long have I been...
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment.
Boss, what's wrong?
We've been tricked. We never left at all.
Hallucinated?
How indeed. This place...
So you control everything in here?
More or less.
Has anything...
Only once.
Is there any similarity between what...
I suppose my thoughts are a little
Is there a...
The first clause of your
Meaning...
Meaning this is not something you...
Boss, it's...
Oh,
What?
Yes, really.
Well, anyway... I suggest everyone finds someplace comfortable to take a rest. Even though all this... You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue.
Don't I have...
If we can find a suitable time...
Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. You have my word that I will get... This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign.
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour.
Oh.
There you are! Sinue's been looking for you all day.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose...
What do you mean, loose change?
Hey, kid.
Get in his good books? Why?
I've written a new song.
A new song, huh?
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there.
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you...
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back...
If it wasn't for these
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be lead... You know how prosperous our ancestors were. But things are looking up.
So you're the Academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long.
So, do you get anything?
Of course. My... That's our well, and you know it! You stole from us!
Well, did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
And that special ambassador act? Yeah! You're a liar and a cheat!
I heard Yehoda gasp, but I don't. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. There's a handwritten...
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti. This is my second time writing to you. I'm writing to you because I need some help. Praise the gods. The well of the Iab, you told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd... I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death. What a ridiculous lie.
Ah, officer. Well,
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide...
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away.
I don't...
She showed up here a few days ago and...
So, where are you?
Nowhere special. Just the one. Correct.
So, no brought.
Any who have slept on a bed of...
All right, get over here. Never.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued all.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and...
A weak student?
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy.
You see? Sharp as they come.
Because of what...
I'm sorry, Nefer. Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions?
I wanted to check. If someone sent me a letter to the academia, where...
Ah, your family wrote to you.
Not exactly.
The House of Dana, I expect. Whatever you're looking for...
Okay, got it.
Oh, don't mention it.
Hey, you're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. It's not just the academia.
Oh, my...
I haven't. This must be it. Let's take a look. A dilapidation survey from Port Ormo. This one was never... Who was it addressed? This one is addressed to the... In clinical terms, these... For example... This seems like some... Wait. The note says... The sender... This next one is addressed... A few were in recent years. However, it appears, as well as receiving, education is the fundamental purpose. As Grand Sage, policy, I do hope you will give some... And the So this is where letters from the Sage of... Whatever. I'm not exactly holding out hope. I can't believe how much discarded... I don't believe for 1 second... Wait.
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. I was the one who came to you and your colleague's aid when you ran into trouble in the Great Red Sand. I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety and gave you some water and other supplies. In my tribe, learning a person, the Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence in the desert. This brings me to my reason. There was a terrible The Eob and Unut are descended from the Thamudians. While we trace our ancestry to Tulatula, I found a well belonging to the Eob tribe. When we met, you assured me that you would be... That aside, we have next to no resources here in the desert.
From the outset, the academia never... And you were so... You swore you'd lead us to a better... You liar. And who fell for it? I think I'll take over from... I just came to say good...
Nefer?
I'm quitting.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you.
It was. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bag. What's wrong? I thought you liked it.
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. It's not worth much.
But never.
All right.
Don't forget me, okay?
Yeah, I lied again. And as for remembering her, I'll be lucky if I... It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador,
Please, sir, lower your blade. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert.
Huh. So,
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength.
You're not wrong.
Of course not. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan. I checked the map carefully on...
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say...
Don't get greedy. We know far more than you think.
So what if it was?
Don't worry. I hope I am...
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me...
You see how I'm dressed, don't you? And what does a barbarian like you...
All right, I take your point. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed.
Gladly. So let's indulge in a few drinks together.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken...
What? Well, don't just stand...
Yes, Chief.
I have every...
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was a...
I
am obliged to remind you...
No! Please, that well is...
Glad to hear.
If there is a traitor,
Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got...
So, in summary,
The Eab are ruthless murderers who don't... So let me ask you...
Kill them all.
Precisely. At the same time...
We have our own rules out.
Right. We can't... Natural. Weren't the Eab your allies once? You were quick to send them after... Let me be clear.
Say no...
Good. You see? Look at yourselves. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary I think we're... maybe... Oh, Sinuhe. My gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, But you couldn't do.
Nefer, it's okay.
I believe I remember you promising to remain.
Yeah, but...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we... Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired, huh?
Yes,
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or...
You mentioned
my biggest...
Ah.
I didn't know you were clued up on any other religions.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino.
That's Boss Nefer.
Sino's hardly a figure of
What about him?
Well, he's not a... Please, this is the bare-bone basics. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have any... I want to do the whole...
A statue with the head...
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7... Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was—
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is—
I take that to mean that you saw the truth.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong by using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone?
Rerir was a secret agent who
No, what?
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's—
Speaking of your chess set...
You overestimate me. You all saw how this came to be. The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well. All for the final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my— Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just out. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. With this chessboard in its container, every god plays favorites.
It is the same with all
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned. Thank you all for being— As promised, I did— The Raker of Solnari.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never.
Miss Lama?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Sire, the term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as it—
Then back to Miss Columbina.
Not at this stage, sorry.
But there's—
Yes. A moon, and right now.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it. With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet,
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some—
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so pervasive.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side,
I could not agree more.
It is a compelling explanation. This raises some interesting questions. That being said—
My pleasure, Mr.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just—
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the—
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest. Hey, is this a bad time? Anyway, firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, it's only a matter of time before he— Well, I felt like some kind of sales pitch.
2 days?
That remains to be seen. You have some history with him, right? Great. All right, on to— We figured we'd bounce the idea off—
All right. We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this.
Roping us in?
I choose my...
Sir Varka,
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible.
I see your point, yeah. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities.
I want to do everything within my power.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless...
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you.